Well, folks, we have made it to the last act of the NFL football season. 18 weeks of regular season football, wild card round, divisional round, conference championship, and now the culmination of it all. 2 teams, 1 championship for it all on Sunday in the Super Bowl at SoFi Stadium. This is Gunzpicks, and you're watching the Gunzpicks NFL preview show powered by the Dad Bods YouTube channel. If you haven't liked, subscribed to the YouTube channel, well, you might as well do that now while you're watching me do the intro. To recap how we did last week in the divisional round, I went a perfect 5-0, 2-0 on sides and totals, 3-0 on the bonus props. Now we are 9-4 in the NFL playoffs so far. So let's continue this trend. Let's get to the picks. And here we go.
Pick number 1.
For Super Bowl pick number 1, I am looking at the total here, and I'm going under 48.5 as the play. Let me tell you why. Cincinnati is ranked 30th in pace, so when they have the ball, they run it slow and methodical down the field. Also got to look at the Cincinnati Bengals defense. They're actually very underrated in my opinion. They are ranked 5th in yards per drive and 7th in points per drive. Well, you got to look at the LA Rams. They are ranked 17th in yards per drive and 8th. So both defenses can hold teams to minimal points. Also got to look at the LA Rams. Yes, I know they have a good pass rush and they can put pressure on Joe Burrow, but they've only had 5 sacks in the playoffs, 2, 3, and 0, respectively, in those 3 games. 2 great defensive lines overall as far as their DVOA ranking as well. You have the LA Rams ranked 6th, the Cincinnati Bengals ranked 9th. So look for pressure where they don't have to blitz anyone out of the coverage, and that is going to be great versus 2 great passing offenses. Also, you got to look at the Cincinnati defense. They've held their opponents to under 300 yards passing in the last 3 games, but the rushing is a concern as they've given up 5.8 yards per carry. So from a strategic standpoint, I see the LA Rams running the ball a little bit more than passing the ball and trying to control the clock, which is great for totals here. So with all that being said, you got to be giving me the under 48.5 as Super Bowl play number 1.
Pick number 2.
For Super Bowl pick number 2, obviously I'm looking at the side here, and I'm going to be taking the underdog here. Cincinnati Bengals plus 4.5 with a little bit of a money line sprinkle as the play. Yes, I know what everybody's been saying about the Cincinnati Bengals offensive line. They are terrible. Yes, I know. 30th in DVOA. They give up a ton of sacks. They gave up 9 sacks to the Tennessee Titans in the playoffs already. But look what they did against the Kansas City Chiefs last week. They only gave up 0 sacks against them. And I know the LA Rams defense is great. They are ranked 8th in sacks as far as this season is concerned. But they've only got 5 sacks total in the playoffs so far. So I see this defensive line maybe having a little bit of a regression towards the end of the season. Also, you got to look at the turnover ratio for Cincinnati. Actually quite remarkable with the pass rushes that go to Joe Burrow. Joe Burrow takes care of the ball. They have +2 turnover ratio, +2 turnover ratio, +1 turnover ratio in the playoffs in those 3 games. Also got to look at the underdog in the Super Bowl. 9-4 against the spread over the last 14 years, 13-6 in the last 20 years. Also, dogs of 3.5 points or higher, 10-2 against the spread, and they're on a 6-0 run currently. So I'm gonna ride the dog here. And you know what? There's a certain person that you need to back in these spots. Is it Matt Stafford or is it Joe Burrow? I'm going to pop a picture up here, and I'm going to tell you who it's going to be. You know who it is, Joe Burr, and I'm going to be riding the Cincinnati Bengals all the way to the bank. Give them to me at plus 4.5, and make sure you sprinkle that money line for half a unit as well. Cincinnati, winners of the Super Bowl.
Bonus play.
We have reached the final bonus round of the 2021 NFL season. Instead of me just giving you breakdowns and telling you why I'm going to be taking a pick, I'm just going to give you my top 5 prop plays for the Super Bowl right over my shoulder now that you can digest, tail or fade, do whatever you want with them. But also, I want to give you a little extra incentive if you're watching this video. If you want an extra 5 prop plays, that's right, an extra 5 prop plays that I will DM you personally, all you have to do is retweet the link of this YouTube video that is on Twitter that I will post on my page, and I will personally DM you an extra 5 prop plays. That's right. Not only 5 on this video, I'm going to give you an extra 5. So please retweet, like, share. I want to spread this love. It's us versus the bookies. That's all you need to know. So those are the bonus plays. Let's get to the end of the video. That's going to wrap it up for this edition of Gunzpicks NFL Football Preview Show. I ask you to please like and subscribe to the Dad Bod's YouTube channel. You will not only get every single video preview show that I put out, but also all the content that comes through this channel, including the Dad Bod's podcast that is issued live every week on this channel. So I want to thank everybody that's been following along and making this show grow. Please keep sharing, and I hope to be back next season for more content. Till then, good luck, everybody. And as always, let's keep dancing all the way to the championship, shall we?